Alright, let's get into it. Time for a new stream. You know what? I forgot to mention that I was probably going to be doing some Star Wars games over the weekend. Here I was thinking I might finish Sekiro at some point over the weekend, but nope, we got this to do, so we're going to see what we can do here. One thing I forgot to pull up is I need to get some codes here, because I actually didn't collect the codes from the last time I streamed this. So I need to get it in order to get back to the level that I was at. Let me see if I can find it here. Level codes. There we go. I need something very particular. Ah, here we go. I need the Millennium Falcon. Alright, anyway, as suggested, we're going to get back into Super Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. Did this sometime last week. We beat the original Super Star Wars, and now we are sort of like midway through Empire Strikes Back. If I manage to beat it today, then probably going to be looking at starting Return of the Jedi tonight as well. But I doubt I'm going to be able to beat that, so we'll see how it goes, but let's go ahead and get on into it. Let me know what the volume's like. It seems like this one's a little bit on the quiet side, but I can knock it up a little bit. Okay. Last time we left off, we finished up basically all of the Hoth stuff. I don't think there's going to be anything left. I'm also going to see if I can stream this from the OBS preview, which is unprecedented, but the new Elgato capture card I got has some really low latency, so hopefully it won't be too bad. This is, let's see, we're at the Millennium Falcon level now, going through the Asteroid Field. It should be NCC GSP. If this list is correct, hopefully it is. NCC GSP. Ooh, Vader said it was impressive. I can only assume that it is. Here we go. Much like most of the other vehicle levels, we have to destroy X amount of vehicles before we can, enemy vehicles before we can move on. In this case, it's going to be the TIE Fighters. I was kind of hoping that there was going to be a segment like this in the original Super Star Wars, but I was disappointed that there wasn't. I knew that there wasn't going to be, but I was hopeful that there was anyway. Like, well, in the grand scheme of things, I played that game a number of times, so like by the time we got through most of it, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess there isn't going to be one. But it would have been nice, damn it. But at least we have one here, so it's pretty cool. Asteroid Field is one of my favorite, not only one of my favorite scenes from Empire, but it's also got some of the best music in the entire series. Gotta watch out for the asteroids, really. I think those are what's giving me most trouble. As I say that, I run into like 3 of them. Once again, the music, really, really nice. This music used to freak me out as a kid. 4 or 5 playing this game. It's the one they use. I guess they must think it's really good too, because I think it's the one they use in the menu for this game. So it really, they're like, oh, this, it's not even just like the main title Star Wars theme. You'd think that'd be the thing that they'd use for, you know, the actual titles, but no, it was so good they had to do this one. But for me, it really is one of the defining tracks of the film. So, I'm glad that somebody had some common sense. But I'm thinking, yeah, they must have been real proud of this one. Oh, did we clear the asteroid field? Bet your ass we did. Not too bad. Meanwhile, in a different part of the galaxy, there's nothing wrong, R2, just setting a new course. We're not going to regroup with the others. We're going to the Dagobah system. Already in Dagobah. R2, where are you? Very hopeful music for losing R2. It's the tail end of the Yoda theme. I don't think they scored the full Yoda theme, but they get part of it. Go to the Dagobah system to watch Yoda die so we could steal his credit card information. If only that were the case. Hanging on to the big bucks Yoda was. This is kind of an interesting level. It's a cool level. You got the foreground thing with the vines going on, so that's kind of neat. This one's largely devoid of a soundtrack, so that's a little bit different. Normally, I'd be against that, considering that the soundtrack would be Star Wars related, but you kind of hear it like bleed in and out here, as it is doing now. But you get these little snippets of Yoda's theme and other stuff. So it's kind of neat. How'd you get up there, Yoda? Or, not Yoda, R2? Guess I need to go all the way down here. Kind of cheap that they reuse enemies from the Hoth levels, but I suppose I could let it slide, given that they probably didn't have a whole lot of memory on the Super Nintendo. R2, there you are. Are you alright? I'm sure he's just fine. Anyway, hold up. Pulling up another menu here. What did he say? Next time you be more careful. Now all we have to do is find this Yoda. Alright, similar type of level as the last one. Except this time we're looking for Yoda instead of R2. At some point we're going to start getting some force powers too, which will be nice. But I don't know if it's particularly in this section or not. I just don't remember how many parts of Dagobah there were. How come I keep falling there? So I gotta keep jumping. Try to avoid this shit. I hate those things, whatever those are. Those hanging ball sack looking things. Can't kill them for nothing. God, I wish I still had the manual for this game, but I think... Hey, there it is. I was just about to comment on it. Yeah, these things, they're Gundarks. Because you remember when Han said, "Ah, you look pretty good, kid. Looks like you could pull the ears off a Gundark." I don't know if we can even see their ears. Can we see their ears? They're like big fin-looking things. Yeah, there they are. But they just sort of assumed what a Gundark would look like. They're big and they're very muscular. They're hard to kill, too. Let me get out of here, jeez. Never mind. This section is incredibly laggy, too. I think all the foliage and all the animals that they put in here probably wasn't doing the Super Nintendo's RAM any good. Everybody's giving me detonators on, that's nice. Thermal detonators for everyone. It's a risky move getting that, but I needed it. Real low on health. There's several force powers we can get, and I think eventually, like if you die or something, you end up getting all of them regardless of what you pick up in here, but at least for this first section of the levels, it can be a bit tricky to find all of them from what I remember. So it could be... Yeah, the concept is you have to, like, look for them. I guess I probably should explain that, too. It's not exactly something you learn. It's just that the force power is available as a pickup item. So you have to go scrounge around for it. I don't even remember that little piece of music. No, you don't. There is a... Oh, that's weird. I can't move the camera up or down. Huh. There is just a slight, subtle hint of lag that's kind of messing with me. Oh, man, Yoda's really tiny. But otherwise, I'm actually quite surprised that I'm able to play off of the OBS preview as well as I am. Anyway, what? You wish to become a Jedi. I've trained Jedi for 800 years. Doesn't sound like Yoda, so I'm not going to do a Yoda impression. Not that I can anyway. To become a Jedi takes the deepest commitment, patience, and the most serious mind. This definitely, whoever was writing the dialogue for Yoda's part didn't see the movie. Jedi strength flows from the Force. Feel it you must. Oh, there you go. Life creates it and makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. You must feel the Force around you, everywhere. Do or do not. There is no try? No? Alright. Extra small Yoda. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess they took that literally. They're like, the Force is everywhere. So you literally have to just go everywhere around the level to pick up the Force powers. This is, I think, where we start getting the pickups. If I remember right, most of them are kind of like up in the canopy area, so as soon as we can start getting a little elevation here, we gotta take it. I wonder if they made the enemies for the Dagobah section first, and then... Oh, weird. I thought we got the Force powers, like, a lot earlier than this. This is, like, leading up to a boss. Anyway. Yeah, a lot of the enemies here make more sense for Dagobah than they do on Hoth. So I just find it kind of weird that, they kind of double-dipped with them, but I think... maybe the case might have been that they made the enemies for Dagobah first. And then, they just put them on Hoth just because they could. I think that was the path leading up to the Force power, so we just missed out on everything. Yeah, this next boss fight's gonna be a little bit rough if I don't get any of them. Especially the heal ability. So... what we're probably gonna be looking for is... shit. God damn. Level moves too damn quick. We're probably going to be looking for a continue anyway, and then as soon as I can hit up a continue, then maybe they'll give me all the Force powers. Once we see a log, that's it. That's the start of the boss. Yep, here it is. Okay. Thanks, game. I didn't even get one single Force power. Yoda trained me very poorly. I hated this boss. I thought it was gross, too. It pukes and blows snot at you. Anyway. Obviously, the parts that are glowing are the parts that are vulnerable. This is another one of those bosses where you have to hit all the parts and knock them all off before you can actually start doing damage. But, yeah, the mouth is definitely the part that you want to avoid. Basically, you can't go anywhere in the middle. Once again, it's probably best just to do the double jump, but... hey, there's the snot. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna go over very well. They might start us off at the beginning of the level if I die, though, so... that might be good, because then I can... I think not only do we get Force powers, but we get like a decent amount of health upgrades too. Got one eye off. It's kinda gross too that you see like this big old socket. Did we knock off something else? No, we knocked off the nose. Just now, though. Another eyeball. Oh, we knocked off the two nose things. Okay. Ah, I got killed by a worm. Hold up. Okay. Oh, I had to sneeze. Worm death. Not the preferred way to die. We did start off at the beginning of the level, though, so that's good. Like, I think we have to get up to the canopy area. Not really... I don't see any spots where we could do that, though. Because as we saw at the beginning, when I just started jumping, there was a little path up there. I just couldn't get access to it, but I could have sworn I remember there being, like, force powers and stuff up there. So, I don't know what the deal is. See that up there? Should be able to climb that. This is like the reverse of Todd Howard. I'd have to mute myself for a second. Something is choking me up. Okay, unmuting myself. Yeah, anyway, this section of this level moves very, very fast. I think the problem is because they have so many enemies going on here that they probably, and the whole boss thing at the bottom, that they probably, like, made this section run super fast. Okay, there's a power. We got something. What was it? Elevation. Oh, I need force power before I could actually use that. But anyway, I think they supercharged this area to compensate for the slowdown happening. But the problem is, once you leave the worm area, where the worm is, like, no longer convulsing down at the bottom, then it just goes, like, really fast. Like, look at that, that's too fast, I can't get up there. That's what pissed me off back in the day, too. Got a blaster power up, that didn't do me jack shit. Extra life, alright. I got one force power that's absolutely useless for the boss. Sweet. And no force power, like, up. Like, I've got no... Oh, there's one. So the good thing with elevation, I think, is... Yeah, we press up to activate it. You can keep yourself in a prolonged saber flipping state. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of good, but I've got barely enough force power as it is. So it's not really going to do me a ton of good. I don't think these guys drop anything either. Remember if there's any other attacks that might work a little bit better. I think if you can stand it, doing a standing saber thrust like that is a little bit better than flipping around. The thing is, sometimes he moves around so quick you can barely get anything in. Sometimes you're just trying to keep away from him. Okay, we got one eye down. That means all the rest of the pieces are probably going to start falling off too. Well, if I could play keep away, I'd be able to get it done, but yeah, the problem is all these worms too. Shit. Legion of Doom monster? Which one? okay, so we start off with a full. Oh no, I know the boss. I meant which Legion of Doom monster. But we start off with a full complement of force power, so having elevation will help us get up to the upper areas now. So I'm gonna try and save it, and hopefully we can get some more force abilities without having to like hop across all that. Oh shit. I didn't have it equipped. God damn it. Doesn't exactly help me, does it? Okay, we got health. That's the most important one. Look how all the force abilities are just up here. Got deflection. That'll win us some internet battles. We're missing one. I don't know which one it is. Make sure to get that life. Okay, we could do freeze, which is kind of cool. Invisible. Heal. I think it's going to be the best one. Oh shit, I missed the force power up. I don't know how to use it. Oh, there it is. The unused X button. So healing is obviously one of the better ones. It's free health. Well, you know, for use of force power, but health when you most need it. Part I was trying to think of where that part falls in, because that's not part of the cave, whatever, the Minot Cave music. Oh, it's from the Battle of Hoth. The real high pitched part. This part. I guess that fits. Sort of make it like a montage of some of the action music from Empire. Not do many favors. Getting rolled up by a worm like that. I think I'm just gonna play it safe, even though I could probably get damaged a little bit faster by doing the thrust. Just gonna do the jumping attack. Oh, these goddamn worms. Phew. That boss sucks. I remember hating that one as a kid. Thank you. Han, I thought you knew this Lando. It was a long time ago. I'm sure he's forgotten by now. Forgotten what exactly? And we're just here. And we have to fight our way through. That's cool. I love the Vesper music, though. What the hell? The vacuum cleaner. Oh my god, a whole cloud car. I always love those, the cloud cars, twin twin pilot seat design. Seems like when they run out of ideas for enemies and they need something mechanical, same thing with like on the Death Star, they just like go the vacuum cleaner route. Hey Lando, you gotta work on your your path here. It's a little broken up and some of the pieces seem to fall in. Alright, whoa, jeez. Now we can move the camera. Those things are weird, a little hot air balloon, but for some reason they seem to, they really fit. God, I love that background too. This whole level, like the series of levels at Bespin, they look really good. It's probably one of my favorites. Get the little music there. Luke was having a shootout with Boba Fett. Screeching at the top of her lungs. Clearly saying it's a trap, but, you know, I guess he didn't get the message or care. One thing that kind of bugged me was that the bounty hunters are just like common enemies. I mean, I guess you can't have like a crap load of levels where each one is a boss, but just the fact that, you know, you have common enemies for Forlom and Zuckuss and Bosk, and I think even IG-88 and Dengar make an appearance, but I don't know, sort of cheapens them. Too much shit going on. Should have known. Green door. Oh, now it does that? I wasn't doing that before. Oh, and that thing didn't drop a big heart for me. Moving platform, eh? Oh, we got snow trooper. Oh, that's kind of cheap. I mean, I love the snow trooper design, but what sucks is that you have stormtroopers on Bespin. You hate code 3000. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Twitch always throws up a bunch of errors. Sometimes clearing your cache works. But otherwise just reload the page. See if that does the trick. Guess we're still going down. Hey, there he is. Very green. Bosk wasn't nearly that green in the movie, but somebody thought it fit. Lizard man, green, makes sense. I love it when he dies, he just breaks into pieces, too. Oh, 2 Bosk at the same time. 3 Bosk! Where the hell? Don't I have grenades? He hasn't thrown them. Here, I need those shields. Sucks. I don't know how I'm supposed to get rid of this guy. The idea isn't to get rid of him at all. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Grenade actually worked. Oh, you asshole. Zuckus. And Dengar, jeez, they're teaming up. Everybody wants a piece of Han right now. I need a blaster upgrade, like bad. Oh my god! These moving platforms, always a pain in the ass. Oh shit, that door. That door nearly killed me. That's pretty far back. It's before we started hitting all the bounty hunters. Oh, one spawned like right in front of me. I love how they do like a movement smear with how his pixel or his sprite. Kind of looks awkward. I mean, it looks okay, but nobody else in the game does that, so it does look a little strange. Oh, how many grenades this time? Uh-oh. That's not good. Shit. It's like no rhyme or reason with these platforms sometimes. Sometimes they'll just go straight up and down, and sometimes they'll decide to go side to side, and multiple times at that. Oh, come on now. This game's like this way. I hate platforming. Teasing me. Jeez. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna die just because of these stupid robots. Droids, whatever. Seriously do need a gun upgrade though. I'm surprised I haven't gotten one yet. The spawn rate on enemies is nuts this level 2. Sucks in there is I just want to go in and explore and see if maybe I could find a upgrade of some sort, but then you walk in, I guess there's nothing in them. You walk in and then immediately they start spawning in, they don't move, and then you get just trapped. Some grenades. Please don't come up here. Shit. Oh. Just get pushed off. Oh my god. I hate it. I don't remember having, like, that many problems with this level. There is a lot of bad platforming, though. Everything's just pushing me off, though. I feel like I'm playing a Castlevania game. Sorry, Zuckus, I ain't playing. Oh, shit. I'm gonna hope that, the thing followed me down here. Let me go up and see if there's anything I can collect. I just really want to see if I can find a gun upgrade. Surprisingly, no enemies coming out, though. We'll go this way if we want, I guess. Variety in how we approach the level. This feels like I'm going like backwards or something. Something weird's going on here. Okay, jet troopers. You know what? I think I remember needing a friend of mine's help to get past this level. Oh shit. Because a lot of these platforms were like super timed. They started to sink as soon as you step on them. And I remember not being able to jump fast enough. Hey, there's that G88. Oh, thank God. Anything else? Okay, well, at least we got the Seekers. Not the most powerful, but, you know, we can shoot and not have to worry about it. It's a lot of health. That J8 just like pushed me back through the weird block door. Oh, what? That's stupid. Don't go after the ammo. What the hell? Can you even block that? It's going after something. Hold on, my hands itch. Something about the Super Nintendo controller, despite the fact that it's very round. I guess maybe because it's small, it's like rubbing up places where it shouldn't be. Oh, I was kind of all excited for a second. I'm like, oh, it's Slave 1 boss. This is another one. It's like the troop transport carrier from Super Star Wars. This one's sort of a pain in the ass. It's just really big. It just runs into you. Almost out of health though, so I gotta be careful. I mean, it's almost out of health too, but wrong move and it could all be over. And I won't have my gun upgrade more than likely. Shit. It's like all the shit. There it goes. Oh, there's Lando. Looks like he had a really big grin on his face. And something is wrong here. No one has seen or knows anything about C-3PO. He's been gone too long. He probably got lost, Leia. Come on, Chewie, let's go find him. Didn't even get an introduction for Lando. Just Lando that somebody that Han knew. That's about it. That's all you need to know. Is this the first time we play as Chewbacca in this game? I think it is. I haven't played as him yet. Chewbacca going into the weird Ugnaught refinery, fighting the Ugnaughts. So he's got the spin attack in this one. I don't think he had it in Super Star Wars. He doesn't have like the huge life bar though. I did always love that about Chewbacca. At least in, I don't remember if they gave it to him in Return of the Jedi, but at least in Super Star Wars, he had the mega large life bar. It's probably suspicious when all the stormtroopers start coming out, though. I mean, I guess Han already fought some on his way in, but that was the whole thing, is like, ah, no, the Empire hasn't touched this place in years. We worked out a bargain with them or whatever, but it's like, no, they already have a run of this place. Oh, you know what? I got the spin ability too. That's probably going to be handy against IG-88, considering he's got a long health bar of sorts. Oh. I didn't even know you could get blaster upgrades from these guys. Look at this weird shield, Dengar's shield thing. It's very swirly. No, Chewbacca, don't go into the lava pit. Oh, shit. Am I going this way? I got all excited for a second. I thought I'd save my gun upgrade. But it's just, it was just the stormtroopers shooting at me. God, oh, shit. Who froze me? Was that the Ugnaught or was it IG-88? Not cool, man. I mean, it literally was cool, but it ain't cool to me. One of them, because one of them had the gun upgrade. He just wants to push you out. Ooh, that was good. Still handy to have the seeker gun. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the jump. It's like it keeps flipping out on me. I'm gonna keep going to the right. Second path we've come where it looks like it's split two directions we could go into, but I'll go this way. I don't like whatever the hell these things are. You keep dropping magma on you. Stupid Ugnaught. They like throw wrenches at you or something. I don't know what's going on there. Oh. Shit. I was a little bit too impulsive there. My God. I don't remember getting that many health upgrades, but boy, Chewbacca's health bar went up quite a ways. Oh shit! All that time. Big health for the big guy. Looked like it was under half health. No, I'm not talking about the health that I have on hand at the moment. I'm talking about the overall health that we can like have. Because originally where it was at was probably where I've got as much health right now. Like, where my health bar is at, as far as how full it is, that's probably the limit that I was at when we started the level. And then I just picked up that many health upgrades that the bar has gotten that big. So we could potentially fill it more. It's just I gotta find some hearts. Oh, never mind. We're doing a boss. Boy, what a bad spot for a boss, Jesus. Not sure what we're supposed to be hitting. Oh, there it goes. I think it was the two things on the top, but like we beat those a while back. Oh shit. It's not quite done yet. Oh shit. Don't have that much health left. It's trying to run into it. Oh no. It put me right back at the boss, but the only problem is I don't have a gun upgrade, so this is going to be a lot harder. And I look at it, it's the 60,000 Leagues Under the Sand boss. Why? Because it looks like a submarine? I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to do this. mean, I can sort of hit the things, but it ain't easy. I'll take the health, thanks. Sweet. I'm about to die. Shit! I beat the damn boss! That should have been enough. But I think we had to walk over and get to, oh, and that was a full life game over, too. But I think we had to move over and find C-3PO. Shh, son of a bitch. Should have beat it.
Here, order not. There is no try.
Oh, it puts me right here. I guess that's it. Well, then what the hell's the point of the game over then? Just give me more lives. Like, normally, with most games, if you get a game over, you have to restart the level. That's what the whole point of checkpoints are. But I guess they figured that it was too shitty. Or maybe it's a... Actually, I don't know if... Since I put the code in, I don't know if we're actually playing on easy. We might be playing on Brave. I didn't set the difficulty at the start, so I don't know if that affects it, or if the level code affects what difficulty it's set at. I'm sick of the slowdown. It's fine in most regards, but boy, with the bosses, it does suck. If I can get a good spin. Son of a bitch. Oh, that sucks. Why do I have to walk over there? These things suck. These, like, ceiling-mounted turrets, and you can't destroy them either. It's just, like, one added pain in the ass. Oh, look, I destroyed that one at the very end. Okay, well, maybe that'll make things a little bit easier, but I'm gonna hit a lot more. Even so, if I hit the lava, that takes a fair amount of damage, too. This boss isn't even that hard, it's just like all the environmental shit that goes around it. That's the difficult part. There he is. You little bastard. Okay, so finally, we move on. This has got to be the best looking level in this game. The carbon freezing room. Very, very cool looking. Love how, I mean, you know, you want to call it lit, but the way that all the sprites in the backgrounds are colored to make it look like it's got that harsh orange lighting from the bottom. But yeah, this looks great. I think some of these little things can freeze you here. Gotta watch out for that. It's the carbon freezing chamber. It means everything can freeze you. Everything in this chamber can freeze you. Shit. Those claws do a bit of damage. Mid-jump. It's okay, we can break out. Nope. Oh. It's getting frozen by everything. It's a little platform hoppy, but let's see if we can get past all this. I think if I remember right, oh shit. Oh, nice. These, whatever these are, these magma droppers, just keep coming after you, so there's not really much you can do about that. One of the best things they did in the sequel to this one, which is Return of the Jedi, the game that is, not the movie, but in the game they have identifiable checkpoints that you pick up. And the shitty thing is you have to actually pick them up because sometimes you can miss them and miss out on a checkpoint. But the nice thing is you actually can see, you know, where the checkpoint is at instead of just hoping that you hit one. Weird thing is I don't think this seeker gun goes after any of the environmental hazards. It goes after the ammo, which you really can't do anything about, but stuff that could actually hinder you in any way, hinder you and is preventable. Drop down here real quick. Sometimes these little areas, there's little secrets. I guess there's a heart here, but nothing else. No? Doesn't look like it. I'm worried about those things on the ceiling. They look like the same sort of pipes that freeze you from below. Oops. Alright, at least it's going after the big claw. Although it wraps around so much, probably would be better if it was able to target it and I could just shoot directly at it. Oh shit. This ain't working out so great. Oh yeah, I was right. Stupid magma dropping droid things. They just push you around too. God, they do a lot of health damage. Oh shit. Bad timing. After the other, they don't stop. Oh, we hit the boss. Shoot. Guess that wasn't the place to stand. What was that? Best I could come up with was it's a carbon freezing core or something. I don't know. Unfortunately, unlike the first game, all the bosses had names. And I'm sure that, like in the code or whatever, these bosses have names too, but yeah, they're not really willing to divulge what they are. So I can't tell you specifically what it should be. It's just from what I can see. Let's see if I can get rid of these before the boss. Do so much health damage that it just makes it hard. Seems like an okay spot to stand, it's just that you get frozen. We're getting hit every once in a while, but it's not terrible. And I mean by the actual, like, damage dealing aspect of the boss. But yeah, we're getting frozen a lot. This boss kind of sucks. Come on now. Come on. I'm surprised we haven't gotten hit. This must be a good spot for it. Like, we're slightly immune, but the problem is we just keep getting frozen. It's like those intervals where it goes up, back up to the top. That's like the only saving grace that you have. So close to beating it too, but at the same time, if I take one more hit, then I'm dead. Which I don't know why, it looks like those weird little flame things are hitting me, so I should be taking damage. I guess I'm glad I'm not though. That boss sucks. I mean, it's just tedious. But I guess if there's that one little invincibility spot that you can hang out in, that's not that bad. Oh, and then he just he's already in carbonite. This carbon freezing facility is crude, but it suits our needs. The test on Solo proves it. He is still alive, encased in carbonite, and in perfect hibernation. Solo is all yours, bounty hunter. You may take him to Jabba the Hutt. Prepare the chamber for our new arrival, Luke Skywalker. Alright. Is this? Oh no. Never mind. Ooh, we get Bespin at night. Interesting. I was hoping we'd get to see the X-Wing level though, which I remember sorta liking and not liking at the same time. Very cool looking, but it's difficult to proceed. A little Boba Fett helmet on a keychain with a voice button thing. It said to put the Captain Solo in the cargo hold for a long time. For a long time you thought it could be wrapped for some reason. Like, in a wrap. So was it the original with the, trying to think of that guy's name. Or was it the, Tamora Morrison? It was a good beat. That guy had a good voice. Well, Tamora Morrison's got a good voice too, but, you know, he had a good voice for a scraggly Boba Fett. Boba Fett didn't have that many lines in the original Empire Strikes Back. Well, he didn't have that many lines in the special edition either. They just got re-recorded, but I remember them. Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. That's basically what it sounded like. It's very raspy. Oh shit, no! So what, okay, let's see if we can remember all of Boba Fett's lines. There was a one on Vader's ship, the Executor. No disintegrations. I'm pretty sure he just said, as you wish. That was his one line. There. And then there was the one... There was the one where he's walking out of the... Well, he was waiting for Vader. It was where him and Lando were like sharing a look while Han was getting tortured. And then Vader just like walks on out of there. And then Vader's explaining to him the carbon freezing process. He says, what if he doesn't survive? He's worth a lot to me. So there was that one. And then there was... Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. And that might have been it. Was it just 3? Might have just been the 3. Oh, why can't I get up there? Jesus. It was a full-on game over, too. You have to, like, get every single inch of that jump there. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I love the look of I love the soundtrack, because you get the Cloud City theme. I love the look of this level, but holy shit, this platforming sucks. It sucked in that level with Han, it sucks in this level with Chewbacca. Not a fan. I think that might have been it. I don't remember any other scenes. I don't know. There was... He might have said something else. I don't remember what it would have been, though, but he might have said something when Vader said he's all yours, bounty hunter, like after they're fishing out Han from the carbon freezing chamber. Oh, look, I got it, finally. Yeah, that jump sucks. What is that? It's like part of it's the platform is sinking, but you have to like double jump right as soon as you get on this thing because you're just gonna immediately lose height. See if I can jump over him. But yeah, when they're doing the handoff and Vader says something about he's all yours, bounty hunter, and taking the job of the hut. He might say something there. But there's as you wish. What if he does his 5? He's worth a lot to me. Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. I feel like there's 4. There's gotta be one more. Just don't remember what it is. Of course, Sokka's probably gonna respawn here. Ooh, yeah. See if I can outsmart him. Good God, we gotta do this type of jump again. Ugh. Oh, already with Boba Fett, nice. He's not that hard to beat. Oh, you know what? There was some... Yeah, look, okay, he was doing it, but we didn't get a good chance to see it. Okay, so he's got that. There it is! Look at that! I swear that they got the idea for Jango Fett's... Because I don't remember that being in any comic or anything, but Jango Fett's missile pack, jetpack, I swear they got it from this game, because it's the first and only time I've ever seen something like that, up until Attack of the Clones. Of course, that wasn't it. We have to deal with Slave 1. The problem with Slave 1, though, is that it's a flying enemy, which always sucks. Flying vehicles while you're like a singular person is always shitty. Also, Slave 1 is really tiny. Shit. Oh, no. Yeah, it's super, super small. It's not right at the boss, though. Ooh. But he's got all the gadgets and everything, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Ikari, appreciate the lurk. Let's see what we could do about this. He didn't get that Top Gun down far enough. I think I gotta shoot it and then maybe do the spin after that. That's the ticket. Leia just standing there with her hands on her hips again. Much like in Hoth. Meanwhile, back on Dagobah. Luke, you must complete the training. You must not go. Only a fully trained Jedi Knight with the Force as his ally will conquer Vader and his Emperor. If you choose the quick and easy path, as Vader did, you will become an agent of evil. Be patient. Don't give in to hate. That leads to the dark side. Strong is Vader. Mind what you have learned. Save you it can. Alright. It sounds nothing like Yoda from the most part, and then at the very end, they're like, oh shit, we gotta throw some Yoda-isms in here. Luke races in his X-Wing to the Cloud City on Bespin to rescue his friends. Okay, there's another Mode 7 type level. Looks great. I do remember this level kind of being a little shitty though. You can fly under the clouds too, which is really cool. I don't think there's a boost. Doesn't seem to be a boost, which sucks, but we do have proton torpedoes. And I gotta fight 14 of these cloud cars. I don't know why R2 was beeping either. What the hell was that? Also, I think it was just the sheer amount of enemies that attack you, and then, like, the fact that there's so many enemies on screen. Oh god, and then crashing and just, it's just like in the X-Wing level in A New Hope, or Super Star Wars. Crashing into shit, like, immediately kills you. Good lord. Try to move my mic back a little bit. God, I just had a weird memory triggered. Talking about that keychain that made noise. I remember there was a bobblehead at a Kmart. When Kmarts were still a thing, but there was a bobblehead of Boba Fett that said lines. I saw this maybe in like the mid-2000s, but I didn't remember if it said the lines from the special editions or from the original versions of the movie. But I remember I really wanted it, but I didn't get it because it was like 20 bucks or something, and that was like a lot of money at the time. So I passed up on it, but I remember going back to that Kmart, like saving up money and then going back to that Kmart like twice to see if I could get it, and then it not being there. Just in case. Back when they used to sell some decent Star Wars stuff. Anytime I wanted something, like in terms of like a toy or collectible, I'd usually go to the Kmart. Must have been mentioned the Bespin twin pilot ships. Pretty sure those are based on the F-82 plane, the Mustang. You talking about the Lockheed? Literally two P-51s combined, yeah, which is... Oh shit, not again. Okay, well, that was sort of a good idea, and then not a good idea, because then I ended up crashing up into him. But, it's like grouping them all up. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Shit.
Here, order not.
I need a level code for this next one coming up. But yeah, the F-82 would go on to be like one of my favorite fighter jets. I think it was like at the tail end of World War II. I'm trying to place the year on that, but I don't think it went into the war very long. But yeah, the Cloud Car is sort of a similar, not design, but sort of a similar idea, I suppose. Going under the clouds is cool. It's kind of interesting how it hides the HUD too, which can be dangerous, but I don't know. It's kind of neat. Cutting it close. Oh. It's the ramming into stuff like the X-Wing I mean, you know, most, I guess, space or air fighters probably wouldn't be able to take much damage being able to ram into stuff like that, but, yeah, it's the running into the stuff that's kind of hard, but it's hard to keep track of where these things are, so sometimes you just turn a corner trying to avoid one thing, end up crashing into another. It's mostly the problem. Or you come up too quickly on these things and then you end up crashing into it because you're just tailing it trying to shoot it. Coming up behind one, I'm going to see if I can maybe knock out a couple of these proton torpedoes, see if that does anything. Shit. Of course, they have a bit of a timer on them, so you can't exactly spam them. Too many sounds going on. It's a good thing that they have the soundtrack prioritized, though. It's like the soundtrack never cuts out, but like all of the sounds for like the pickups and the blasters, like starts fading in and out. It's not that important. Well, we're getting closer to Bespin. It is coming up quickly. Start needing some help in a sec here. I don't know if any of the other ships got any left over. The ones I killed, anyway. Shit. Oh no! I just had one more to go, too. Ran into the damn thing. I told you this level was pain. There's certain ones that I remember not liking. For the most part, it's stuff at like towards the end of the game too. I guess it's a good sign of like level scaling. And it's hard as balls as you get down at the bottom. Although honestly, I remember the last couple Luke levels being pretty fun. See, I'm trying to turn to get away from them, and then they just crash into me anyway. It's like they kamikaze you. That is, like, R2 sounds off every once in a while, but, like, why? Why do you do that? Is that just to signify that you killed one? maybe too many sounds are going on at the same time when you do it every other time, so they just hear it every once in a while. I could do like I did for Super Star Wars. I could try to see if I could, like, zigzag. I don't remember there being a particular technique for this one. Zigzagging was the best way to go about doing the Death Star level, though. Because it's like you shoot left and right, and then, you know, if you hit something, good. If you don't, whatever. But at least you're not going to ram into anything. But that was the same thing with Super Star Wars. When you just, like, started running into shit, it took out so much health that you would mostly just die because of that, which is basically every time I die here. It's because I just ran into something or something ran into me. If this, like, controller's starting to eat shit or what, but like when I hit that pause button, even sometimes when I hit the jump button too, I notice that it, like, almost double taps or something. I'm lightly pressing it and it registers as like two button presses. Tap it for a split second and then it just goes crazy. All my original controllers, though, I think those are all gone. I actually bought this one off of eBay, pre-owned. Maybe I could see about getting one in a package. I wonder how much that will set me back. But yeah, this one I ended up getting pre-owned. I guess they'll cost like 20 bucks or something. For a Super Nintendo controller, that's quite a bit, but it was OEM, Nintendo design, Nintendo manufactured. So that was good. But yeah, it was starting to crap out on me. I bought a cheap, like, Chinese replica controller, and boy, that one sucked. Like, I talk about the issues I'm having with this one just a little bit, with the pressing the start and it didn't register, and it's like 2 button prompts, but like with that one, I couldn't even press the down button. I don't think it, like, registered too much, I just don't think it registered at all. I remember it was needed. Oh, I think I was playing Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, and with that one, you, like, have to press the down button because it's part of the mechanics for the game. But yeah, I couldn't even play that game because that controller was so bad, so I figured I'd just go for an OEM one. Luke and R2-D2 arrive at Cloud City unaware of the danger that awaits them. The Force is with you, young Skywalker, but you are not a Jedi yet.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
Oh, there you go. And they actually got somebody that sort of sounds like him, too. Very cool visuals, though. I've said it before, but Empire Strikes Back, obviously one of my favorite Star Wars film, hands down, but one of my favorite films just in general. Some days I might even consider it my favorite, but just the visuals. That blue background with all the fog and the mist of the carbon freezing chamber, just the stark red and orange of the lighting. Characters cast in silhouette, got their lightsabers glowing. Really, really amazing visuals, just all throughout, but especially at the last parts of this Bespin. One thing I hated about this game, though, Luke's got the X-Wing pilot suit throughout the duration of it. I understand the limitations, but I can't help but be disappointed. I really would have liked to see that Cloud City outfit. It's like with some of the other games, like, boy, you should see what they put into, actually, I think we want elevation for this one throughout the duration of it. But you should see the amount of characters and costumes that they have in Return of the Jedi. Because there's multiple characters. Not only do you get Luke, Han, and Chewie, which you've gotten in all these games, You also get Leia, but you don't just get Leia, you get Rebel Leia, and you get Slave Costume Leia, and you get Boosh. All of which is pretty incredible. Leia's got 3 different variations, and they're all pretty good. And then on top of that, you get Wicket. So you had, like, you know, basically Leia's got 3 different costumes in that. I figured they would have been found a way to squeeze it into this one. Just a little costume change. Would have been nice. It's even more boring than his standard outfit, because it's just kind of like this drab gray. Platforming in this section sucks. I remember specifically not liking it and wanting to have elevation on at all times just to help me out if I happen to slip and fall. So Vader's got a particularly strange moveset, but we should be able to manage. I love his weird fencing tactic, but he's got like this one where he whips the blade around like that. Can tag you pretty easy though. Love that the screen flashes up like that. Got him. Okay, use all my force points trying to get at these guys. Just what I needed, thanks. It's usually better to travel up here. You got the weird speeder bikes, but it's hardly a problem compared to a lot of the stuff that you have to deal with down at the bottom. Thought it dropped some force. Weird that the machine would drop force power-ups. Another thing that I'm gonna love when we get to Return of the Jedi is the fact that the lightsaber has a dedicated block button. And stuff like that will happen where they knock you down. So it's a good idea to have elevation equipped. I think basically this is just supposed to emulate the part of the movie where Vader basically just toying with Luke. Luke's walking around all this facility and then Vader just like pops out behind a wall or something. Oh. Just makes the window explode. Chance to get some points, I guess. Oh, I actually did get an extra life out of it, so that's cool. Them health upgrades. That's fine by me. Yeah, I mean, for all the limitations of the Super Nintendo, they actually did a pretty good job, I think, with a lot of the key moments of the films. At least as far as the action is concerned, replicating a lot of that. There's, you know, there's skipped stuff that's to be expected, but they hit all the right notes, and then they even get some of the extra stuff in. That's pretty cool. Like some stuff that basically fills in the blanks. Yeah, see? These guys are a pain in the ass, hogging up all the platform space. So this might go right into the boss fight. Let me see.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
Watch out when he jumps like that. If he jumps and I think he turns around, he immediately starts swinging the saber at you. But if he's already facing you, then I think he slows down a little bit. Like, it's your chance to get a couple extra hits in. But yeah, if he's got to turn around from flying, he like right away starts slinging it. It's a little tricky though, because yeah, it's almost everything he does can damage you. Oh shit. It's a trap right there. I get the health power up, or the force power up, but he's basically guarding the area. Knock it off, Vader. Play fair now. I don't know if those disappear. Oh shit, it already disappeared. Thank you. Could use some of this, actually. And a force power up or two. Oof. Eye itches.
Most impressive.
Okay, I can get you there. Oh! Flies off screen where I can't attack him and then just starts slinging shit at me. I'm gonna die. Got his health down quite a bit, but... Wait a second. Didn't sound like he said all too easy. It sounded like he scoffed at you, like, oh, too easy. Oh. That's not how the line goes. All too easy.
With you, young Skywalker.
In the movie, it said very, like, nonchalantly. Man, he's got a lot of range on that saber. I can't even get one swing in and then immediately block. It's just too slow. Oh, this jump that he's throwing does a decent amount of damage too. Whoa, jeez. Right into it. I remember at some point, like, using the saber throw at him. I haven't even had time to review what kind of force powers we have, really, but, yeah, there's a saber throw. Let's see, there's mind control, that won't work. Elevation, slow down, saber control, saber deflect, invisible, and heal, and then there's one more that we missed. I don't remember what that one would have been. Got me turned around, Vader. Oof. Could use, shit. Oh, too easy. Swamp mess. That's the password for that. Yeah, I needed some force powers.
Impressive.
Let's take me like right up to the boss. Cool. We got our force powers too. So we have freeze, saber deflect, saber control, slow down, elevation, mind control, heal. So I guess it was freeze. Was that the one that we were missing? Oh, they had me going. I thought we were like right at the boss. It's got a similar look to the start there. Yeah, it's like when it comes down from that, I can only get like one hit in. I'm really not seeing any other opportunities where I can actually land any blows. Guy's pretty nuts, but it is Darth Vader. There was a section, I don't know if it was here or not. But there was a section that had like a ton of force power-ups and hearts. It's like you had to drop down from a spot where you normally wouldn't. I'll take those health swords, thanks. It's too bad you can't upgrade the force pool. It's down here. It was not down here. Oh, here it is. Just bypass most of that then. Got the Twitch preview on at the bottom, but every time I'm spinning the saber, it looks like a loading symbol, so I'm like, uh-oh, is the stream crapping out? No, it's just Luke spinning around in a circle. Like father, like son, spinning is a good trick. Look how Vader spins his blade. Same principle, really. It's just that he's not expending as much energy. See if the spin is actually doing me any good here, but it kind of isn't. We got it done, but yeah, it was still a little bit of a pain. He throws an overhead slash, which does a decent amount of damage. But he only ever seems to do that overhead slash when you're doing the double jump. I just want to see if I can get behind him, really. Some of these guys are giving out health swords. I'm kind of wondering if I could, like, grind these guys a little bit. Oh, as soon as I finish saying that, they stop spawning. Okay. Fair enough, game. Let's take that as a no, I guess. Damn jet troopers. Pushing you around, pushing you off the ledges. That Stormtrooper's worth 200, 300 points, did I see that right? How did that happen? I guess I had the bonus, but it shouldn't have been worth that much. Vader killing him like in the halfway point. It's worth 400. I think we have to unequip this in order to use the door. Alright, now we're at the boss.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
But you're not a Jedi yet. When he jumps, I don't think he can do any damage to you. Maybe he can. Oh yeah, stand up there. That's a good spot. Yeah, keep standing up there. Having the reverse problem of what I was having last time. Come on now. He's got a long ways to go with that health bar, though. Aw. Sucks that you can hit him while he's doing this. Would be a nice little risk-reward factor in that. And for whatever reason, I guess it's just the angle of the lightsaber blow, but like when he gets up on here, that's like when I'm doing the most damage. I can get multiple hits on him without him actually hurting me. I think maybe because his hitbox is just elevated because this is like a higher spot. So he can't actually damage me as quickly as he normally would be able to. Come on, get back up here. Alright, fine. The debris isn't paying out as much as it used to either. Issues. Oh shit. I'm down to the last 4 little bars there, and now he's throwing shit and fighting us with the lightsaber. None of this is giving me any force points either. Oh, there's one. Shit. God damn it, that was close. He had one little dot left. Alright, we found an effective method, though. Immediately begin with this, okay. Oh, I can't jump over him while we're doing this, too. And if he can't hit you, he just like sort of chickens out and starts throwing the shit. Vader, I need you over here. Brother. Father. The 2 most impressives in a row. He must be very impressed. What the hell is that? Trying so many things. The Selecting the force power-up is not intuitive, though. I'm trying to see if because I remember using the saber control pretty effectively to damage him. But yeah, it's, there we go. Boy, he uses a lot of points, though. Force points. Actually, I wonder if this will work. Kinda. It's not bad. If you get up to that elevation, it kinda sorta works. Trying to find any sort of strategy here that I could use against him. It's not gonna be effective once the furniture comes out, though. Starts throwing all that shit. Shit. That last thrust does a number. Yeah, I think still the most effective thing is to get him up onto the ledge. And then attack him from there. That seems to be doing a lot more. It was a hard boss. That's for sure. But yeah, I think that's the most effective thing so far, is getting him up on that upper ledge. We're able to land a few hits on him. And then just kind of outlast at that point, up until we could get him into the final four. So when the final four dots come out, and he starts doing this full time. The good thing is, when it puts him up to that higher elevation, when he starts with those first couple swings, they don't hit you like they normally would in any other level that he'd be at. Because when he's at level with Luke, then he's got such a huge hitbox that he can use to attack you with. But just offsetting him that little bit is enough to prevent you from getting hit. Come on, up here. Ugh. He starts doing this after that. Does not want to stay up there this time, though. Come on, stop throwing the shit. Nope. Acted a bit too late when he jumped up there before. Come on, get up here. I got one more until we get into the final phase. Oh, I think I can do it. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Thank you, Taylor. How you doing? Troubled by the uncertain fate of Han Solo, the rebels narrowly escaped the Imperial forces on Bespin. Oh man, that might have been it. I think that's the end of the game, yeah. And rejoin the rebel fleet. Yeah, Vader ain't nothing to mess with. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten it done had I not discovered that little mishap. I don't know. I don't even know what you'd call it. Maybe the devs intentionally put that little elevated spot in there just so that you could actually do some damage to the bastard, but holy shit. That, it's really tough. I mean, the thing is that you could probably play it safe and get those hits in. And I don't know, maybe there's some other ulterior secret method of getting some hits on him. Like, I was trying to do a couple things. I was trying to double jump around him, trying to get those saber swings in, but he'd usually, like, do an overhead slash and then come down on you as soon as you're doing that. So then you get hit by that attack. You know, as soon as he like flies up in the air, comes back down, he immediately starts swinging the lightsaber at you. But it's the reverse though, because he had the high ground. So it was almost like he learned from the battle with Obi-Wan, but it didn't end up working in his favor. So it's like he needs to. Oh shit! That's my mic. He needs to take the high ground, and then he could do damage to him. But yeah, that was like the perfect method though, because once he gets up onto that high spot, then his hitbox avoids you for the first few hits, so you could land like a good, 4 or 5 hits on him before he actually starts coming back down. So that was like the best thing to do, but is like getting him up to that spot, finding out that you could do that all together, and then that last little bit there where he just starts chucking shit at you and he's swinging the saber at the same time. Boy, not mess around. But yeah, this game ended up being a lot harder than Super Star Wars, which I always thought Super Star Wars was harder than this one. I always pegged Empire as being the easiest of the trilogy, but I think they just get harder as they go along. I don't know. I remember Return being pretty bad, but I guess we'll find out. Congratulations, young Jedi. You have beaten the evil Imperial Lord Darth Vader, master of the dark side. You've escaped from the clutches of the Empire with your friends Princess Leia, Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, C-3PO, and R2-D2. Lando didn't even get a point in that. He just like made one appearance and that was it. I think he was in one of the background CGs. You've learned much about the Force and it is strong with you. Soon you will be a true Jedi Knight, but first you must complete your training with Yoda and overcome your fears by facing Vader again. The Super NES saga and battle against the Empire continues in Super Return of the Jedi, where you must rescue your friend Han Solo from the slimy Jabba the Hutt and confront Vader and the Emperor himself. Remember, the Force is with you always. It's a nice plug for the next game. Oh boy. So we'll be getting into Return. This is the most fun Star Wars on SNES in your opinion? This one or Return were always my favorite. I don't remember which one I like more. I'd have to go back. But I think the Super Star Wars trilogy is among the best games on the Super NES. They look beautiful. They sound great. Boy, the soundtracks are really spot on when it comes to replicating the John Williams soundtrack for the films. But the visuals are excellent. I think it's among, like, at least with Empire, Super Star Wars maybe, but Empire and Return of the Jedi in particular. Beautiful, beautiful games. But they're also fun to play. They just get tricky. I think first game, Super Star Wars, has some really bullshit bosses. This one has some bad platforming segments. And Return, I remember being hard, just like on a difficulty basis. But I guess we'll find out. That's it. That is Super Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. That was pretty good. About a 338 on the enemy respawn gauge. So yeah, that's one of the problems I remember. I didn't remember it back in the day, but just playing it now, holy shit! Some of the respawn on these enemies is nuts. It's especially a pain if you're trying to do some platforming and then something respawns on a platform that you're supposed to jump on, or while you're moving around and something spawns on the platform that you're on, pushes you off or some shit. It all comes back to the platforming, though. The platforming is really, really frustrating in the Bespin level, and it can be bad in the last level with Luke on Bespin, but the good thing is that you have the elevation force power, so that allows you to, like, supersede a lot of the jumps just by, kind of jumping around it. Oh, hey, there's actually a voice of Darth Vader and Yoda. Clint Bajakian and Peter McConnell.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Most impressive. I can do those voices. Just hire me. I can do all of them. The Force is with you, young Skywalker. Copyright in 1993, so this one came out a year after Super Star Wars. And I think it must have been released a year apart. I was thinking that Return of the Jedi was released a couple years after the fact, but I'm pretty sure Return of the Jedi was a year after. So that was in 94. I was buying these games maybe 2 years after they came out, or at least 2 years after Return came out. Good stuff. Voice every character, same voice for every character. No, I would put in effort. It'd be funny if they got the intern that did the intro to Super Metroid, though. The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is safe. Most impressive. Do or do not. There is no try. Alright. Well, that was Super Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Bought these in 2003. You're like, wow, you missed out. You did miss out, but at least you played them eventually. These were my bread and butter growing up. These were the games that I played routinely. Basically, when I was in between games or in between rentals or something, I'd always go back to the Super Star Wars trilogy. So they were stuff that I ended up playing quite a bit. Okay, we're not gonna get too far into this, but I do want to check out a couple things. I'm not even gonna change the ticker or anything, or stop the recording. Boy, look at that. It's a lot louder than Empire. But Super Return of the Jedi. This one, what kind of options we got? This one I remember being a lot harder than Empire. Just even by the first level. First level sucked ass. I'm gonna skip this. We'll watch it when we do the full playthrough of this. But it's like the first level is like driving to Jabba's palace. Holy shit, that's loud. I remember this being a pain in the ass. I think because, like, I don't remember the boost being a thing. Oh, Jesus. You're playing as Wicket. You don't know if it was a cheat or what. No, you can play as Wicket. You get the choice. I think you have to play it. You, like, have to play as him during one level, but then you get the choice to play as him or Leia at some point. This game, I was mentioning it during the Empire stream, but this game has a lot of character selection. So you get Luke, you get Chewbacca, you get Han Solo like you do in the previous two games, but you also get Leia, but you don't only get like Leia as Leia, you get Leia in 3 different variations. Oh, that's bullshit. See, I told you this level was shit. But you first get Leia as Boushh. You can get her as Boushh, you can get her as Slave Leia, which is pretty cool. Only, outside of the Lego games, the only Star Wars game I could think of where you could actually play as Slave Leia. Then you can play as her as a rebel, and just like a rebel outfit. So 3 different variations of Leia, and you get Wicket. So, I mean, that's kind of like 7 different options. Boushh, Leia, and Slave Leia and Rebel Leia all play pretty different too. Wicket might be the coolest though. Wicket or Slave Leia might be the coolest. Slave Leia's got this cool, like, spinning thing, and she can like snap those chains like a whip. It's kind of fun. There we go. I think this stupid level. I like how in the picture they always give her the Slave Leia the photograph though. But look at that, you can play as Boushh. It's awesome. She's got the double jump ability too, but it looks so much more effective in my opinion, just because of how rapid it is. Only time slavery is accepted with Leia, of course. Of course. Can we do the restart trick here? No? So we'll get into that eventually. There is another thing I want to check out here though, because until the day I die, I will always remember the code for a level in this game. Watch it prove me wrong. But there should be a level with the code QZNFPP. And I will always remember this passcode. Why, you ask? Because it's one of my favorite levels, like, in this entire series. It's the assault on the sail barge. I'm also going to turn this down, because for some reason it's a lot louder than Empire. Love the music here. Always loved this scene as a kid. It's one of my favorite scenes in movies. Oh, please. PP, yeah. It's QZNFPP to you. But this is basically like starting off, you know, everything with a bang here, even though it was the end of the first act, but, oh, the force powers work a little different too. You no longer have the selection menu, which is good, it just kind of pops up. Oh shit, didn't make it. I don't think we have an elevation, do we? Not in this one. You have limited force powers. So we've got Saber, got Deflect, just bounces bolts off you. You still got the Freeze, we got Vanish, and we have Heal, which is probably going to be the most important one. Why'd Luke turn into a skeleton? Anyway, it was one of my favorite scenes in the movie, and just being able to, like, play a version of that was pretty cool. I think they probably thought that the elevation force power was a bit too cheap, especially when it came to all the platforming segments. They're like, yeah, we can't have people skipping around like that. Luke has powers in the other one, too. He's got powers in Empire. The thing is that you either have to use a level code after the Dagobah level in order to get all of them, or you have to collect them during your playthrough, which can be a little hard, as some of us saw. He's a lot more powers in Empire, though. He's got the elevation one, which is nice because it makes him levitate, so you can get past a lot of these bullshit, like, platforming segments. But he's also got the deflect, he can do the saber throw, he's got a slowdown ability, which causes all the enemies to slow down. He's got a mind trick ability, which I don't remember specifically what that does. I think it, like, makes your enemies run away. Those might be the other ones that are not in this game. I'm just getting shot at. But yeah, he's got a lot. It's cool to utilize all of them. Oh, that's right. Funny thing with this one, usually with Han and Chewbacca, they both start off with the flame blaster ability, but for this one, you start off with the laser. Which kind of sucks. I guess I understand it, but it's still kind of shitty. Especially considering that you get flame with both of them for all the other ones. It does feel more natural to Han, though, to have his gun, like, actually shoot the blaster bolts like that, instead of, like, the little flame deals. It's super, super weak, though. Jeez. Yeah, the laser gun is never all that good. I mean, you get a blaster in all the games, but for the most part, outside of Luke, if you played as any other character, typically you'd get the first upgrade for free, just like already included. And in this one, they start you off at the bare bottom, so that was rough getting through there, though. No, you can't charge it. You get blaster upgrades, which cause the damage to get extended, but that's pretty much it. Chewbacca's got the spin, though, which is good. He also starts off with the laser now. So yeah, they just took that first upgrade away from everybody. Kind of shitty, but yeah, what can you do? Chewbacca with the spin is good, though. He's got that Zangief spin, which makes him invincible while he does it, but also does a decent amount of damage. And it looks like he's got the high health bar again, too, so that works out. I'm just gonna skip these big guns. Oof, that's a hell of a long ways to jump. Shit. I keep dying just by falling. I like how the mode 7 still works in the background too. I guess you can't pause that. Oh man, I'm tired, and Empire actually took a long time to complete, longer than I was expecting, so that's why I don't really want to jump into this full force. But it is midnight for me, and I do have work in the morning, so I'm actually gonna stop here. But it was fun. It was a little bit rough getting through those last segments there, but I still enjoyed it regardless. But yeah, Super Empire Strikes Back, still a fun game. It's just, I don't like some of that platforming. Chewie looks like he's got an advantage on Han. He typically does, because in most of those games, except for Empire for whatever reason, but in Empire, he doesn't have the elongated health bar, so that takes away some of the pros from Chewbacca, but he still's got the spin. The spin is a lot better than Han's grenades. The grenades are okay, they do a lot of damage, but they, you know, it's like using the axe in Castlevania. They got an arc to them, so you kind of have to I want to say do the mathematics, but you have to kind of pre-plan where they're going to hit, because you could easily just throw them over stuff. It's not as simple as just spinning around in a circle and damaging everything while you take no damage whatsoever. So Chewbacca is usually the way to go if you have a choice between him or Han. But I still like Luke. When I do that level full force, probably going to play as Luke just because it's fun to do that and play as him in that level. And you get the force abilities too. Could heal ourselves at any time or throw the saber around or do the deflection. Whatever works, but it's all good. But yeah, we'll get into that next time I do these games. I'm going to shoot for next Saturday or Sunday. We'll look at doing this one again. Oh yeah, Luke for the win always. He's got some good segments in this game too. I think he's probably got the better selection as far as the levels are concerned. But we'll shoot for next Saturday or Sunday. I'll come back with Super Return of the Jedi. We'll see if we can knock it out in one go. That might be a little rough, but I'll give it the old college try, as they say. Next time I come around, though, I'm going to be doing some more Sekiro. We're probably going to look at making a move to attempt to finish that game. I don't know that I'm going to finish it the next stream, but we're going to get pretty damn close. So I think Sekiro's only got 1 or 2 streams left in it. And after that, boy, we're going to look at starting some new games. So that's going to be next week. I'm probably going to be booting up the PS5 finally for a stream. So we'll look into doing that. I might be starting some Sly 3, maybe. I'm not too sure if I want to get on that, but I do want to get to that eventually. And then probably some other stuff that we're going to be looking at doing on the PlayStation. So it should be interesting. More Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi over the weekend. And yeah, I'll try to be back tomorrow. So stay tuned. Maybe we'll see you guys then. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Oh man, I made some major progress on Sekiro. I got through like 4 or 5 bosses like in one stream. Maybe even more than that if we count the mid ones. We did a lot of stuff, particularly with these last 2 streams of Sekiro. It was like, I don't know, I was just flying through it. So, I don't know, maybe the next stream will be the last one just because of the pace I've been going at. But we've got the Divine Dragon next. And then we've got like 1 major boss after that, basically. But there's a lot of stuff in between. Plus, if I want to do some additional grinding, there's an optional hard boss too. So yeah, it might take a little bit. I guess it just depends on how quickly I get through the bosses. But I don't think I've really gotten stuck on one yet. So should be good. Yeah, the game can be tough. But once you kind of familiarize yourself with the controls and everything, it's not so bad. But anyway, come around next time. Maybe we can see the finite details on all that goes. Let's see if I could tighten up my mic stand here too. That'd be nice. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I'm just going to cut it here and we're going to dash off into the night. So you all take care. We'll see you later and have a good evening.